All right, we're going to do this problem entirely on Excel. You typically would want to have everything done. Let's get rid of this. This came from the next WebAssign. Let's get rid of that. And so in this particular problem, I'm going to copy and paste this problem into the spreadsheet because I don't want to go back and forth. So let's go over here and then copy. I need to actually shut this down. Let's go here and then copy and paste this so there's no back and forth. All right, so the person who wrote this problem had a sense of humor, that's for sure. Let's make this all big. I don't want to do that. But I do want to shrink this down. It's a huge picture. And I will move this around. So I'll probably delete this when I don't need it anymore. So here I have a battle on another planet, blah, blah, blah. There's a scenario. Whether Newtonian physics actually works there is beside the point. But I have a model of the height of the round above the gun in meters and time in seconds. So I'm going to now put this model into my data. Into my spreadsheet. So here I have time is the x, so time in seconds. And I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. And then here I typically have the data. And the problem's kind of given backwards, but I'm going to put actual height in meters. I'm going to put that next because that's typically where we start before when we have a model. And I make that a little bit bigger. So here, if you go look, this forward observer part told you that your ground was actually 618 meters at 9. So your numbers may be different because wherever I have red, it's going to be different for you. But I'm going to put 9 in here, and this is my 618. That's my actual. And then I'm going to put in here, they also have another data point, 15 seconds. And they say that it's 954. So that's my actual data. And then over here, I'm going to put my model. And just so I know what it is, it's -1 times t squared plus 94 times t. I'm very careful about this because I've actually been bitten about things that I've programmed and I just don't remember what it is. So it's not because I'm old. I'm old now, but I wasn't old back then. I just don't remember what I did. And so I'm going to put these numbers in here. And instead of the t, I'm going to put a2 because the t value is a2. So I'm going to put equals -1 times a2 squared plus 94 times A2. And I'm going to scroll that down and it gives me the predictions. And then you were asked about error for both of these. We typically do actual minus predicted. So it's B2 minus C2. Let me put in one more column here. I'm going to put SST2. You're asked about SST. SST is the average of the actual. So I'm going to go here, average, and then calculate. This is what we call the null model, average of these two data points. And I'm silly for doing that, but this number here, I just always use the formula. That is the null model. It's the sample mean. It's the worst case model. And right now it's 786. SST is the sum square error between your data point and the worst model, which is 786. So that's equals B2, I put a parenthesis, B2, minus the B4, and I'm going to put dollar because I don't want it to scroll. I want to know what the error is between those two. Square it, scroll it down. Let's see. And it's the same for both of them. And I'm going to sum these two, D2 to D3. And that's my sum squared total. And I'm running out of time, so this is my part 1. I'm going to finish off with part 2. Hopefully, I think I need 3 parts for this.